Well, shit.
Oh,
Okay, Ellie. Hang tight. I got kicked from the server. Or, I should say, because my game crashed. Okay.
What's up? I'm bored.
Hi board. I wanted to play some cart. I was in a server just now, but because I joined a VC, it crashed my game.
Sorry?
Whatever. Fine. Just have to... have to wait till it actually lets me back in. If ever. How you doing, dude?
Bored. Aside from that, alright.
Did you know somebody made a roguelike Fire Emblem game? Using the GBA Fire Emblems, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm hesitant, but curious.
Today is Wednesday in California. Shoot. I mean, what?
Wait, how do you have the characters recruitable from... wait, custom sprites.
It's a ROM hack, buddy.
Yeah. Neat idea.
I'm intrigued. I might try it on stream one of these days.
Wait, do they have the Lagoose units?
Maybe.
That'd be interesting. I can't wait to play as Gifka. And see him shit on everything.
Maybe. I honestly have no idea.
It's fucking terrifying.
I haven't looked too deep into it. I just saw a video of somebody playing through it and saying their feelings and impressions and shit. And I was like, cool. I'm interested.
I'll give it a look. Did you catch the Star Fox Direct?
And how disappointing it was.
Oh boy, do people have opinions.
Yeah. I'll say.
Are you ready to replay Star Fox 64 for the third or fourth time? It's taking longer than I thought it would. Is that normal?
Normal, yes, when trying to get into a server that is full. And also there are people ahead of me. There's someone who ducked out and someone else took their spot.
Gotcha.
So there's like probably a good number of people before me. And the only other server that's open right now is also full, so I'm shit out of luck. The only other thing would be to play something else. And quite honestly, I don't have the energy to do that today.
I get that. Sometimes you just want to play one thing in particular.
Yeah. Kinda just wanna play something empty-mindedly.
Well, I got to the final area of Radiant Dawn, and I don't want to do it.
I mean, usually when you come too close to the end of the game, you kind of get anxious about it. Or you just put it off.
Well, I love doing the final part of it. It's always disheartening to pick who I want to bring along. Because I can't pick everyone.
Yeah.
I did try something different this time around, and I actually tried using Heather. I don't know if she's actually genuinely really good or if I just got lucky.
Maybe.
It almost seems like a better Sooth.
I mean, Sooth is a Jagan, right? So...
Yeah, but
His
you're forced to
mileage.
use Sooth.
Maybe, alright.
Sooth doesn't promote until until like part 4. Honestly, it's about as bad as... Actually, when does Lynn promote?
Lynn?
Yeah.
Lynn doesn't promote too late, actually. Your main lord promotes later.
I think of Roy.
You're thinking of Roy, who promotes 4 chapters before the end of the game.
Ooh.
Let's see.
At least Sooth promotes, I think, 10 chapters before the end of the game, technically. Mickey has it the worst. So Mickey's first promotion isn't until the end of part 1, chapter 13, I want to say? And then she doesn't promote again until part 4. And then she doesn't get her final promotion until part 4, chapter 1 finale. It's fucking weird what they did with Mickey. I think it's also the only Fire Emblem game that I know of where your lord is a bishop.
Yeah, definitely. Your lord is usually, well, a lord. Also, hi, Trigoat. Forgive the nothing really happening right now. I'm trying to get into a server.
Most Fire Emblem games have the protagonist usually having blue hair and pronouns.
So, not including Gaiden chapters, there are 4 chapters before Roy's game ends.
Ooh.
There is an additional chapter after, or I should say there is a Gaiden chapter, but I don't know if that's like the And yeah, it's not really something that's required.
That's fair.
Though that makes me question FE7 promotion lords.
That's Sacred Stones, right?
No, that's Blazing Sword.
I can never remember the order.
So you get something called a Heaven Seal in Blazing Sword at Chapter 24, and that it lets what your non-main lord promote. Your main lord promotes around Chapter 27, Fog of Destiny. But it also can be 29, depending on if you're playing Hector mode or not. So that's pretty late, but there are a good number of chapters after that. Blazing Sword is a pretty long game.
Sacred Stones, Arcanum from... Do they have their own promotional item?
They promote after a story event.
Gotcha.
This is gonna take a while.
Might boot up Sacred Stones.
Can I make him? Can I make him a suggestion?
What's that?
You want to play Sacred War instead?
Because
It's a touched up mod, I guess, with slice of life. No,
quality of life.
quality of life features. I might actually have it on me. Let me check.
And I can't wait for the quality of life episode where Joshua and Noel get along. Granted, I don't think they hated each other.
No.
No, Cormag and Tanith, there we go. Because I know those. Well, Cormag fucking hated Tanith, I think. Was it Erica?
Recall.
It might have been Erica. I just remember Cormag was a raging asshole. And he had a hard-on for killing someone? It's been like 10 plus years since I played the game, so I don't remember the story entirely.
I swear I had it. Have to go look for it later.
Oh, hold on, I'll be right back.
Take your
Shouldn't be
time.
too long. Fucking Discord is a program that works.
Very well, mind you.
Something akin to that. Let's see, anything interesting happened today? Aside from the direct, not really. I remembered some of the funny skills in Radiant Dawn, like Corrosion.
Oh yes, corrosion.
I never really took it seriously until I put it on Heather, and then I realized it's kind of funny to have it on her. Since she usually doesn't have the strength to kill enemies anyway, just completely killing their weapon to the point where they can't do anything is funny.
That does sound funny.
It's how it works is it will eat their
I know how it works.
Yeah.
Shaw, what are you doing here? I'm not even doing anything.
This is the game.
This is the ride.
You know, I'm kind of tempted to play Star Fox Adventures.
Go for it.
Is it a good game? Well, is it a good Star Fox game? No.
But
Is it a good game? That's not a bad game.
pose.
I've been tempted to go back to Pokemon, but I just haven't been in the mood for it.
For now, we're kind of just chatting up a storm while I'm struggling to get into this server. I'll go for it, man. Don't let me keep you here. Don't lay down.
Okay.
Drink plenty of water.
Stay on drugs, don't do school, buy gold. Have they announced a new Fire Emblem game?
Yeah. For the Switch
what is
too.
Did they say what it was called?
Fortune's Weave or something like that. Yeah.
Do we have... Oh wait, I think I vaguely remember this. Is that the one where they were like riding a fucking chocobo or something?
Yeah, they were riding some kind of bird.
I completely forgot about that. When was that announced?
I don't remember, but like sometime September, I want to say.
Initial release date this year, apparently.
Yeah, it's supposed to be released this year. It's definitely coming out sometime in the fucking either midsummer, mid to late summer, or just straight up fall. Our main characters looks interesting.
Wait, why the fuck am I getting Star Fox shit when I'm looking up fucking Fire Emblem?
As Nintendo.
Because Reddit, actually.
Well, yeah, but like,
Oh, something about a leaker. Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave. Yeah, no, I don't actually remember this.
I recall.
Is that fucking... Ah, shit, what's his name? Chris Boulder Puncher as the character. Currently Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't remember the fucking VA's name. Roger Craig Smith.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what?
I'm watching the trailer for Fortune's Weave, and the dude that we first see sounds like fucking Roger Craig Smith.
I mean, I don't know.
This is the first time we've gotten lord that starts out as a mounted unit?
No,
Who's the other one?
Sigurd.
I didn't know that. Is he a cavalier?
Sigurd is a paladin. Probably more specifically a Night Lord. Actually, that makes question.
I guess technically this makes the first Fire Emblem Lord where they ride a chicken.
Yeah, I suppose. Can't spell.
So it takes, or it looks like it's based off of Greece.
That's what people are suspecting, anyway.
That or Rome.
I mean, Italy isn't too far from Greece in the first place.
It looks like it plays a lot like Three Houses.
So, Sigurd starts as a Night Lord, exactly as I suspected. He has access to lances and swords. In fact, he's mastered swords, and he has a B rank in lances. Even starts at level 5.
Yeah, so this was on this. I forgot about that. What's that meme of, was it 5 more years of Three Houses discourse?
Yeah, it's the illusion of free choice.
Was it before that? Fates?
No. That was, Shadows of Valentia.
No.
I don't think I'm getting in this game anymore.
I make it a choice not to ever interact with the Fire Emblem fucking fandom.
It could be worse.
I don't know, man. They're up there.
It could be worse.
Are they worse than Sonic fans?
Yes. Because they're also pretentious. But then you also get some people who are pretty wild, like in a good way, like EX Emblem. If you've never seen any of his videos, he literally like has the most challenged way of going about things. Like, he challenges himself a bunch, and then he makes a bunch of silly memes about it as alongside it. In fact, his big meme, his claim to fame, is to murder all of his characters before he beats the game.
Kind of an asshole thing to do.
He does it for yucks and chuckles.
Sounds like something an asshole would do.
He's funny, though, I'd say. I think I can screw around with.
I was tempted to follow that up with Latina's. Hunts.
I already did hunts.
Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm not gonna play that. I sure shit don't.
I don't have any way to stream it.
You still play that?
Yeah?
I'm so sorry.
Why? I like Fire Emblem.
I haven't kept up with that game in a while.
I know.
I think it's because it didn't really feel like Fire Emblem.
It's
after
not.
a certain point for me. Yeah, it's mostly why I stopped playing it. Power creep is a bitch in that game.
Yes, it is. So I don't interact with that part of it. Or at least I interact in a very limited fashion. Finally! God!
Which one?
There's only
got
one.
Gabe Newell. I was gonna say John St. John, but that's the wrong one. That's Duke Nukem, if I remember. A little out of it, sorry.
No, you're fine.
I don't get Scoliopede's popularity.
I don't really get it either.
Seems to be one of the few bug types people actually use, though. I saw Jean.
You did.
That's a good cat.
I'm probably gonna put on the Shanghai doll, actually.
Also, I saw Latina.
You probably did.
Ah, shit, they had, I don't remember his name. But the protagonist from My Gym Partner's a Monkey.
Just right
Oh, hey, Rolls Card.
I believe you can proceed.
Gods damn it!
Okay, I can finally. Holy shit, you're big.
Nah, it's too easy.
Something shock.
Dick joke, moving on.
Yep. Oh my god. That's a penis. Alright. Gamer time.
You familiar with the book Animal Farm?
No.
You familiar with the book 1984?
No.
Apparently, someone made a kids movie based off of the book.
Interesting, I suppose?
It didn't do so well.
That's too bad.
That's probably for the best.
Probably.
Right, quick comparison so that way I don't have to explain it.
Okay.
Imagine someone made a kids movie based off of Schindler's List.
Okay.
Or maybe The Diary of Anne Frank. Nothing, you know, fun or good.
I see.
Also, Chris Pratt voiced the villain.
Interesting.
Eh. I looked into the Star Fox game. Apparently, it's gonna be 50 didgeridoos digitally and 60 physically.
I mean, I'm not getting it. I can just play fucking Star Fox 64 on my DS if I really want to.
Uh, Star Fox is alright. It's not my personal favorite series.
I do just like 64.
I don't go out of my way to play it, but my favorite Star Fox games are the ones that people don't like.
Assault, or actually, wait, it's Adventure. That's right.
It's Adventure, Command, and I kind of like Assault. But like I said, my favorites are the ones that nobody likes. Haven't played Zero, so I can't say. Yep. No contest.
It's okay. I shouldn't have bailed. What? Huh? Oh, that explains it.
What happened?
When you know contest, you get kicked into the queue. Oh shit. Maybe that's a good thing then.
I have added Sage to the thing too.
I'm okay. It's just one of those random bloody noses.
I didn't show you any good artwork yet.
I don't get bloody noses from that.
That's okay, I can show you some good artwork. Let me just browse Twitter to see what's currently on the timeline. Maybe there's something good.
So there can only be 12 people playing at once. So the 13th gets to sit in the gay baby jail. That's fine. We just have to not lose. Let's stay on.
Shigeru Miyamoto says he banned Illumination CEO on adding adult jokes in the Super Mario movie. I think children as adults, they just don't have as much knowledge yet, so I don't want them to laugh at dirty jokes.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Still think picking Illumination was a bad idea.
No, I wouldn't say so. Illumination doesn't, at least doesn't make bad animations. They usually don't have the best stories, but
That's because they tend to appeal to the most common denominator.
you're saying that like that's a bad thing. That's normal.
I think it depends on the story they want to tell.
And it's not like some of the movies they do make are actually bad either. Like Despicable Me, minus the minions.
The first one, yes.
Yes.
After that, I didn't quite care for it. I think the worst example of that is probably War X.
Yeah.
What was I looking for again? Alright, art.
Aisha.
Oh, hi, TB.
These always are nice.
Oh, it's from the anime. It's time to get around to watching that. Look, it's the rat everyone wants to fucking Zenless.
Ellen Joe or something like that.
That's the shark. I think it's John.
Bloody. Oh, it's a
Jane Doe. Jane Doe.
Jane Doe.
Hey, Bloody.
What's up, Bloody?
I don't know if I've done this.
You don't need to play Zenless to know the characters, I suppose.
The reason why I know the names of the characters is because of all the art and animations I see of them.
I'm right there with you, buddy. It was exhausting. Not because the job was actually hard today, but it was just raining. No. Soldiers.
I really can't repeat the joke.
Okay.
Wait, I know that ass. That's Tyho from Azerland. No, it's what the hell is her name? Yuffie?
From Final Fantasy?
Yes.
The Ninja Girl?
Yes. People like her?
Yeah, I'd say so.
行くわよ。
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, case on my dash. That's rare.
Sounds nice.
Okay, well that I need to show to Spar and Cassie. Someone made nights in Tomodachi life.
Yo, I still managed to get a blue number. Amazing.
Nice.
It only took all of the race. Oh.
We're doing another fucking Planet of the Apes movie?
Huh.
I'd rather just watch the original.
Always better to watch the original. What the hell is this?
I assume people are gonna pick the meme.
I'm not.
Well, here's hoping.
Nobody's interested in the meme.
Oh, Ted Turner passed away.
That's unfortunate.
Do you know who he is?
No.
Ted Turner was the creator of the networks Cartoon Network and CNN.
Okay.
Passed away at the age of 87.
Here's an old part.
行くわよ。
He's an old dude. I think he also kind of had a rivalry a bit in the 90s with Vince McMahon. I don't like seeing art of the character that I like in that way. Please get the fuck off my dash. Thanks. Zero on my dash in this day and age?
Mega Man
That's
Zero?
cheaper. F-Zero.
F-Zero. Ooh.
Oh, it's just cheap-ass gamers saying that it's available on Switch too.
行くわよ。
Huh? Isn't it always available on Switch too?
Yeah. Via the GameCube emulation.
行くわよ。
Why am I getting all the Golden Week posts now?
Stragglers.
You're off by like a week. Where the fuck where are you? Yeah, it's fine, I guess. I'll go with that one. I'll just throw a rainbow your way. Hi, corn.
I'll take it. Victory.
I've grown numb to seeing you, Corin. I feel nothing for you.
Yippee-doo-dee-boo. Oh, Today was Wednesday, right?
In California.
Yes. This week already feels like it's going by pretty quickly.
That's what it seems.
So I say that, but I know today was a drag and tomorrow will be another drag.
I kind of just don't know what to do or play.
Why don't you tell me do what you told me you may do like a little while ago? Play Sacred Stones.
I'm just not in the mood for it at the moment.
Ah, fair enough.
Hi, Midnight Cafe. Nope, don't want to reload that.
Lat someone's face in.
You know what, honestly, I could probably see that happening. Wouldn't be the weirdest fucking crossover Sonic's done. Okay, that's a weird one. You like the tokusatsu, Holy?
It's an interesting aesthetic.
Like the Kamen Rider and Power Rangers and Super Sentai?
Sure.
Alright, how about Mega Man?
I mean, Mega Man is kind of
Tonkatsu Ramen.
Tonkatsu ramen. Tokusatsu?
Tokusatsu?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Funny thing about Japanese in general. So a big reason why it fell much of a drag day and tomorrow is that we have clients coming in making requests and whatnot. And one of them happens to be Japanese. We had these people come in before, and they were a pain back then. But the last time they came in, there was 2 Japanese men, and they were talking Japanese amongst themselves. This time it was just one of them, and it was only the young one as opposed to the old man and the young guy. So there was no Japanese being spoke today, and I was a little disappointed.
I don't like it. Now my dash is flooded with Toho.
Wonderful. Love to see it.
I'm sure this is something you'd love to see. It's an Omiji.
Oh yes, I love that Papa.
Whoops, I almost sent that to 0.
Yeah, I've seen this already. By the one Dark Wolf himself.
Hey, Suikaku. You like birds?
Yeah.
You like-
Lights.
You like cranes?
Sure.
How about the one with the sword?
Ooh, you got my interest completely.
Yeah, it's Suikaku. Oh, hey, Jackie. Hmm. No, I don't think I'm gonna acknowledge that one.
Fair enough.
I had Blue Archives on my dash. I know nothing about that game.
I know a few memes.
Is that the one with Dodo, or is that something else?
Dodo? Actually, I don't know. I don't know where Dodo's from. She might even be from fucking Girls Frontline or Nike.
Might be. Hey, Oregon.
I just know Blue Archive has a number of cute, what is it called? Kimono Mimi girls.
Hi, Shimakaze. Can't imagine why people like you.
Hentai collection.
Yeah, it's the only reason why that game's still known.
I wouldn't say that. She is one of the many reasons, yes.
Look, everyone's favorite Latina. Daily Toho. The Toho of the day is Waki Sagihime?
That is the mermaid.
Looks like it.
She's cute. I like her.
Look, it's a thing I don't care about. Oh, can't show that to 0. Wait, people are now starting to defend Star Fox Zero?
I mean, it wasn't a bad game. It was just odd to get used to.
The common complaint was that the controls were ass.
That was a service level complaint, I'd say. If you didn't actually do what the game was asking you to do, the game would feel like ass.
I haven't played the game, so I can't say.
It very much wants you to play a certain way, or to take advantage of its control setup. And people who often complained about it didn't actually engage with it and tried to play it like Star Fox 64 or Assault, and then found that it wasn't working. It definitely took a good bit to get used to, though.
I never really fully played through Star Fox 64.
It's a pretty short game, so...
Which has me wondering how this remake's gonna fare. Charging 60 bones for a Star Fox game that's kind of short like that, with more so an arcade mentality, might be hard to justify with some people. Granted, they did add a lot of quality of life features, but I guess we'll just have to see. I wonder if they just don't want to bring back Crystal.
Probably not.
They don't really seem to like using anything that Rare did or worked on.
To be fair, it's not their creations, so even though they own the stuff, they don't really feel like they own it. You know what I mean? At the same time, I'm blaming Miyamoto for that kind of attitude.
Miyamoto's an interesting one. I think he tends to have good ideas, a good... I don't know, 70–80% of the time. The dude's really good when it comes to game design. Although trying to tie a gimmick to everything, I don't think is the best idea. Which is ironic, because as much as they like to tie in a gimmick whenever they bring in that new game to the series, they didn't do that with Star Fox. Which kind of surprised me.
It actually just pisses me off more, because their reasoning is they don't have any ideas for F-Zero. And then here comes Star Fox 64 for the fourth time.
Fourth?
Yeah, fourth time.
What did we... I'm missing one then.
God damn it. I'm just gonna straight up lose right now, aren't I? It's okay. If I lose, I'll just go turn on the AC because it's getting hot in my room again.
I'm gonna assume this is Star Fox related. Yep. There been any old games that you've been wanting to play as of late?
Fire Emblem.
Which one?
Technically 7. I do have it sitting there ready to play, and I did start playing it.
I'm gonna assume that's Lynn's game.
That is Lynn's game, yes.
Holy shit, I actually got it right for once. Never played Lynn's game.
It's probably the most beginner friendly.
Really? Because I heard Sacred Stones was more so beginner friendly. Granted, it's more so opinion, so.
It is on the easier side, yeah, but at the same time, since that Fire Emblem Blazing Sword came out with the intention of being the first English release, they kind of settle you into the game. And it's not exactly hard. In fact, the only hard game that's on the GBA is Roy's game.
The Path of Radiance sure shit isn't.
Which is funny. Wait, Path of Radiance is considered easy too.
Yes, and no.
What makes you say no?
I remember struggling my first time going through it. Granted, that was also my first Fire Emblem game I played through.
You see, that's the problem then. If it's your first game, then yes, I can agree with you.
That's what I picked up.
Generally, people who have played Fire Emblem, and among Fire Emblem enthusiasts, they consider Path of Radiance to be on the easier side.
I can see that. Radiant Dawn can be one of the harder ones.
Yeah. That is definitely one of the harder ones.
I wouldn't say it's the hardest, but it's up there.
You know which one is the hardest?
Well, I'd say it's probably not the hardest casually. I'd assume it's probably one of the older titles.
You know which one that is, though.
No.
Theracia.
Probably, yeah, Theracia or Genealogy.
By a high margin, it's Theracia, and no other game comes close.
Is that the one where the maps are so fucking big?
That is Genealogy.
I haven't really played the older games, mostly because I wouldn't say I'm afraid to, I'm just a bit hesitant. I played a bit of the original Shadow Dragon, but I never got very far. I think the farthest I ever made it to is like chapter 5 on the NES. I did play through Shadow Dragon on the DS, though. And I did beat that. It's a game, that's for sure.
It's a game, for sure.
It's... Can I say it's the worst Fire Emblem I played?
Shadow Dragon for DS is considered the worst, yes.
I guess. It's... I'd say it's probably the most boring I've played.
From a general standpoint, most folks consider Shadow Dragon DS the worst game in the series.
I don't like it design-wise, but I know what they were trying to go for.
Because some of it's trying to be faithful, but then they give you the option to reclass literally every unit. And then there's Marth, who has essentially... He's okay on normal mode. The moment you go any harder than normal, he becomes nothing more than dead weight.
Funny how Marth sucks in his own game.
But there's a reason for that. Since he has his old stats from the original game, where he was considered one of the best units, he just doesn't transition well. Also, thank you, Bloodia, for the resub.
I went from Marth to Lucina. I'm so happy for her. Would it still be Marth? I don't know.
A Marth by any other name is still Marth.
I don't know, this joke's not really going anywhere.
No, not really.
I don't think I ever really bothered with the reclass system because I think just for stats, or specifically trying to get or max everyone out with their fucking stats.
You see, that's the problem. You get so many cracked units, and you change them into a flying unit, and then they kind of steamroll everything.
Just remember getting pissed with how badly the resistance growths were in that game.
There is no resistance growths in that game. What do you mean?
Only if you're a mage. That
Sure.
against like that. I just ended up getting pissed and hacked the game and just gave everyone nothing but what was it? Magic powder? Whatever it was that raised their resistance.
That should be a talisman.
Yeah, that.
Why?
Just because I got annoyed by all the fucking mages in that game. Remember, this is early in my Fire Emblem career.
Yeah, for real.
Because the only other games that I had under my belt was Sacred Stones, Path of Radiance, and I think that was before I got Radiant Dawn.
Thank you for subbing Rico Tailway. You didn't have just because you were so close to being.
It's 50 muffins.
50 whole muffins.
I'd like a chocolate one, please. Thanks.
Sure, I only have corn muffins right now.
Keep them. You gotta have a muffin or a donut.
Muffin. I like donuts, sure, but if you give me a donut, something between a donut and a muffin, I'm going for the muffin. Especially if it's chocolate chip. Or a cinnamon muffin. Oof.
Depends on the donut, depends on the muffin. But I think I might lean towards more so donuts. I love me a chocolate glazed donut.
Then how about this? A single donut versus a single muffin.
I think more so maybe a donut.
Interesting. Maybe I'm just a fat ass because I want a fucking muffin for how much more muffin there is in comparison to a single donut.
It depends on how icy.
Yeah.
Right.
Ow!
Depends how big the muffin is and how big the donut is. You got fucked in the A, and you're not having a nice day. Usually you have to.
You bitch.
You usually have to take someone out to dinner to do that.
Fucking roulette sucks, dude.
Roulette. What does that do for a game mode? Or is that the map?
That's the fucking item roulette, dude. I'm talking about.
I wonder if I should give Awakening? Engage try.
Not.
I was put off by the VTuber designs.
I know. Why wouldn't? Why are you considering it now then?
I don't know. Might have been a bit harsh on it.
I wanted to kill that man. That's fine.
Sure. I'm a bit iffy on Fates. I think I enjoy it more so than I dislike it.
I really like Fates.
It has
course.
some things I'm a fan of.
Not for the story. Fuck the story.
God no, Conquest fucking sucks.
I'd say the entire story kind of sucks balls.
Birthright's not much better, but at least Corrin's not a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah.
But hey, I can say that there's finally a villain worse than fucking Garen. Which surprised me.
Yeah. Honestly.
I'd give it to fucking Surtur. That's heroes.
They brought him back, actually, even in the story.
I'm not fucking surprised.
And he's just as stupidly evil as he was before.
God, I don't know who I hate more, pizza or Surtur.
Yeah, yes.
I think I hate pizza more.
Bitch. Fuck. Mr. Blade. Where's the stream? It's a secret. It's a secret stream.
I think I dislike pizza more because while Surtur's one-dimensional, at least he's still kind of a threat. Even through arbitrary bullshit. Pizza acts like a threat and they kick his ass every fucking time.
Hi, kitty boy. How you doing?
Hey, cat boy, what did you think of the new furry game?
I love my realism and my fucking cartoon ass fucking.
So for unrelated
Furries.
reasons, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about Ace Combat as of late.
Oh my god!
You would know about that, cat boy, wouldn't you?
What the fuck? Get knocked into someone's fucking whip? Stupid ass game.
Remember, Holy, it's better to be knocked around than knocked up.
No!
Typically, people are talking about bigger releases than indie releases.
The Star Fox game, cat boy.
Stairfix.
Stairfax temperatures. He's in tight.
Yeah, thank you.
Or as they say in Spanish, fleas and eggnog.
No, they don't. You simply say help.
No!
Is that what they actually say?
Yes, salut.
Oh, right. Oh, speaking of furries.
They say salad.
That's maybe a bit unhinged. I'm the biggest fan of salads.
haven't been growing on salad actually as of yet, because grabbing a nice onion vinaigrette or garlic vinaigrette and adding some protein to it, it's kind of nice. Or making Mediterranean or Greek salad. With goat cheese and like some kind of berry. Maybe even croutons.
No!
They're as good as much effort as you put into them. You too, huh, kitty boy? I mean, it came out of nowhere too, so... Like, who decided to do this? Must have been, like, really out of touch.
See, I kind of see the strategy in shadow dropping stuff, so that way people talk about it, but you got people to talk about it, but not in the way you probably wanted.
That didn't blow up.
No!
I'm burning up, I'll be right back.
Yep, yep. It's kind of a catch-22 though, Catboy. If you make a new game, you're gonna alienate the old fans. If you remake the same game, you're going to alienate the new fans. What doesn't help is that they really don't welcome back. Is that they really don't expand on the story. They just keep resetting the universe every time.
Seriously.
Who the fuck cares? Nintendo, I guess.
No!
When was the last time we got a game with Crystal?
They even want to acknowledge Crystal for that matter.
Last game I can think of is Command.
And that was technically not developed by Nintendo.
Yeah. Nintendo just doesn't like using anything that wasn't made by them or Rare. So I don't see them bringing Crystal back. Which is honestly, I'm surprised why they... I guess I really can't talk about that now I think about it. Because it's technically spoilers. Wonder if this is Nintendo's version of the Capcom test again.
I mean, would it be? Because technically you could have considered Star Fox Zero for that, and look where that got him.
I think that was more so they were leaning too heavily into gimmicks and that bit them in the ass. That was definitely the era where Nintendo leaned heavily into gimmicks. I think that ended up hurting them.
We gotta justify the... You know what? Take that.
I like the Wii U. I think it's a good console. I think it was Underappreciated? Not underutilized. I thought you had one.
He has a Wii. I have a Wii U that I need a mod.
I have one, but my power air cables.
No!
Or not, was it the power cable or was it the? Ah, that's what it is. I have one, but I think the charger I have for it is fried. Oh!
Yours still works, so really well. Hi, Nike. I haven't pulled out mine in a good while. The last time I did was for a stream, and that was just fucking around.
Hey, Nike.
Okay, thanks.
How is Wii U emulation?
Probably.
sounds like-
I honestly just don't know, actually.
That sounds like a Catboy question. Catboy.
Do you know about this part, though? That sounds like a forest question, actually.
I wouldn't know. Catboy's usually my go-to when it comes to emulation.
What horn? The old Twitter notification sound?
Oh, I have volume pretty low, so I can't hear it.
It's just a whistle. You know, do 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 do.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Oh, the WhatsApp noise? That's what it is?
I don't know, I don't fucking have WhatsApp.
I have to have it for work. Literally, all my colleagues use it, so that's how we use it to contact one another. Yes, because you're Latino, mijo. De verdad, si es latino, vas a tener WhatsApp. Así es. No puedes evitar eso.
Latino spotted.
Sí.
You're going to be dated.
Not. El WhatsApp. Claro que sí, vos.
I do not discriminate.
I'm not interested in dudes, so now go away.
Don't worry, Holly, I'll send you dudes.
I'm not in a war right now. I don't need dudes, man.
You're currently racing like you're in one.
I'm okay. No, there were more walls. There's a kitty. There's a woman in a wheelchair. A woman in a
Call her
boat.
Hot Wheels.
Ichika-san.
Was that Mario?
Probably. Was it paying attention?
What was that Mario? That one was kind of funny.
Oh, weird Mario.
He looks like the pizza guy from, or the Italian dude from, fucking Chuck E. Cheese.
Kita kita. Hey, where's the deal? she's somewhere over here.
Is that Popful Mail?
Yeah, Mail is in base game.
Huh. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh.
Nope, you're playing as Popful Mail.
I'm not though.
Who the fuck was that giant sprite?
Good question. Probably an OC of sorts.
I don't know who the hell that is. Looks like a furry.
I mean, it looks like a kimono Mimi. So, yeah. Heck. Minamoto? Yeah. Oh. He's not so Zeta slow, so of course he would be in a cart. Surprising we don't have Neko. It's okay, I'd prefer Shiki anyway, or that bastard Joshua. No, I'm kidding, I like Neko.
Not sure what Neko's up to.
Probably work. Joshua, my complicated. Yeah, honestly, that's how everybody feels about Joshua. He's like, you love to hate him, you know? Such a fucking prick.
Which Joshua are we talking about?
The world ends with you.
I couldn't fucking tell you that. I haven't played that game.
You care about spoilers?
Nope.
He turns out to be the ultimate bad guy, essentially. The one who commandeered things to come to events.
I think I remember Catboy vaguely talking about him a couple of years back.
But at the same time, he's extremely charismatic.
He sounds like, I don't think anyone is gonna know who the fuck he is. He sounds a bit like David Xanatos.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The trope of a magnificent bastard.
Yes, he's a magnificent bastard. He comes off as someone who's just like insanely cocky and full of himself, and that he knows way more than he lets on. But at the same time, he also seems like he's trying to help out.
At least you got me, Nike. Also, I just remembered how old the chill is.
But also, he's just kind of a fun party member too, because each party member plays differently in The World Ends With You.
At first I thought he seemed a lot like the shithead in Danganronpa, I think. What the fuck's his name? Nagisa?
No.
I don't fucking remember his name. I think he's got white hair.
What's wrong with math, kitty boy? You're supposed to be pretty good at it. I'm kidding. It's like half and half if there's a Hispanic in particular that's good at math. Or Latino.
Fuck's his name? Nagito? Nagito.
Yeah. Oh. I'm good at math and science. So you know. There you have it.
History. And depending on which partner you ask, combine biology.
No!
What, 9?
Like the Final Fantasy game?
No.
I thought people like 9.
That's not what I was talking about, though. Well, just me answering the question. Oh, I got water gun point. Never mind, Kitty Boy's yucking it up. There's a lot of interesting ways to fight in that game, by the way. What the fuck?
Oh, hi. I keep forgetting that's her profile pic. And it keeps throwing me off.
But yeah, they're a brony.
Yeah, so am I. And the first thing that immediately comes to mind is that fucking scene from Incredibles. You're not affiliated with me.
Hi, Nom. Welcome on in.
What's up? Talking about horses. Technically, they're ponies. Different than a horse. I guess I'm kind of a tourist when it comes to Momo Smith.
Yeah? But at least you watched the anime.
I still need to finish the anime. I'm enjoying it though.
So you're a bit less of a tourist than whatever you would call the people in fucking Twitter anyway.
Degenerate fucks that deserve to be hung on a cross.
Is that fucking Zekrom? Yes. Genkidama para pasar. No, no hay Genkidama aquí, mijo. Tienes que hacer los matemáticas y lo tienes que hacer ahorita. Ahorita mismo.
Bart.gov.
Yes.
It's an insult to degenerates. I am one.
Venga para acá, gatito. No puedes escapar. Como te dije, no puedes escapar.
Just think of that fucking meme that I think you showed off. The two rabbits, and it's just the rabbit going, yes!
No, that's not. I called up to it. I think that was Fan who posted that.
Oh, might be.
Yeah, it's a Portuguese thing. Me comieron la punta. Yeah. Yeah, kid boy. I love that fucking thing. I'm probably gonna grab that and isolate it. Whatever, I remember to actually do it.
Don't compare yourself to Twitter. Even degenerates are better than Twitter's squeakers. I don't fucking know. It's because most of them come from Tumblr.
Okay, but I'm not gonna stop doing that, especially when I'm saying it with the intention of insulting people in the first place.
Straight for the giant.
You want to put some ground rules here? You're in the wrong place.
Where's the giant, Mansley? I gotta read this thing.
It's a good time.
I'm trying to think of the last movie that I watched is. Oh wait, it was Cinderella. The original.
Well, yeah, I'd hope so.
Watched it with Miauri and Kib and a couple. I think about a week or so ago. Oh, good movie. Remember that time when Disney was... at least had the illusion of being original?
No, not anymore anyway.
That's okay, they weren't original back then either. So not much has changed. $10 says that Walt Disney would actually embrace the whole AI thing if he were still alive.
Probably.
Oh, he's gone on record saying that if I could replace and fire every writer, designer, and artist I could. Mind you, that was back in the 50s. He hated humans.
Yeah.
There's also a fascinating story. His biography, anyway. But I won't go into that. What's the worst fandom you've ever interacted with? Or the worst fandom that you think is out there, in your opinion?
Of all the fandoms I've interacted with personally, I'd probably have to say Sonic fandom.
Damn.
Because while I was gonna say the Fire Emblem fandom, like they are elitist, they've mostly calmed down from that to an extent, and now they're just being stupid.
I thought it was
Put it
more so
lightly.
a old man yells at Cloud.
Yeah. But also, I don't really interact with the fandoms as much anymore, so... The thing is, Anam, fandoms I've personally interacted with. I have not interacted with the Undertale or Deltarune fandom.
Surface level with me on Tumblr, but that was a while back when Undertale first came out.
And honestly, I kind of avoided a lot of Undertale stuff. When it was like in its heyday, because I hadn't played it at the time, and then when I did eventually go around to playing it, it was like, oh, okay, this is cool. And it already had its reputation of being, well, exactly like the Homestuck fandom. And I was never a part of that personally, so I can't talk about that. Right now, I'd say we're going off of personal interactions. And since I play this fucking game, I could easily say the Sonic fandom, they're pretty bad.
No! No!
It's an interesting one, because the Sonic fandom is more so diluted compared to the Fire Emblem fandom, I think. Like, more so in terms of vibe. Like general stereotypes that you'll see of the fandoms.
I suppose.
I feel like the Sonic fandom's a lot more diluted or varied.
No!
So not every Sonic fan is a stereotypical. Honestly, even man, that's hard for me to come up with a stereotype for them.
There isn't really a stereotype, but there is a lot of cringe.
Autistic. Granted, that's not really a fair comparison because most fandoms are.
Proper experience, Mega Man.
No!
The stuff
No, that's not.
I've seen
Okay.
Mega Man personally, most of the toxicity comes from like Mega Man corrupted. Really just people who kind of naysay it, or people who gas it up, I suppose. I don't actually see all that much. That's a lie. But
No!
imagine being a part of it. Hi, Toddy.
Wait, I completely forgot the fucking Star Wars fandom.
For good reason, I suppose.
I never interact with the Star Wars fandom. Just trust me on this. I'd sooner interact with the Fire Emblem fandom. I'd sooner interact with the Sonic fandom. I would
Also-
sooner go back to the fucking Brony fandom. Sorry.
Mind you, when I say I was part of a fandom, it was more of me kind of interacting on the outside despite already being on the inside. Never really interacted all that much because I kind of just lurk most of the time.
Bloody they have beef with everyone. They're fucking stupid. Why do you think why do you think Harrison Ford wanted out of the fucking Star Wars movies?
There would be one thing about the Mega Man fandom that I could say is that we need to not let certain type of people show up. A certain Reploid kind of ruined a good bit.
Axel?
No. I don't mean like in game. Like somebody who went by the name Reploid, and I'm not going to actually finish that. Just Reploid something else.
I might have to ask you for context because I'm not too familiar with it later.
That's fine. Yes, exactly, Nike. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's say there's some pretty hefty accusations that weren't really that much of accusations after more news got out, and he completely disappeared for good reason.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know. Well, it sounds bad.
No!
It also turns out he wasn't actually doing a lot of good content, was stealing a lot of stuff too. It's not good.
Huh?
I'll tell you when you're older, cat boy.
No!
Don't worry about it.
Hey, I got a weird question for you.
What's up?
Do you think certain fandoms should be gatekept?
I don't care about gatekeeping.
I think it should to a certain degree.
If you feel confident, if you feel like the just thing to do, feel free, I suppose. I'm not gonna partake in it.
Mostly to keep problematic folk out, like Nike said.
Yeah, how do you know they're problematic, though?
Yes and no, depends on the fandom and the people who are gay keeping them on. Most common example that comes to mind currently is Uma Musume. From my experience, yes. Trust me, there's a lot of fucking freaks in that fandom. And I had the displeasure of knowing a good bit of them. But that's a story for another time and not on stream.
No!
Wait, Nike, I have something for you. Oh, I gotta find it. Did I send it to you? I don't remember if I did. I didn't. Nike, where the hell are you? There you go, Nike. This is a shirt you should get. Yeah, I thought you would. Hey, Holy.
Yeah.
Weird question for you.
Okay.
Would you ever want to build a model kit, or just not your thing?
Nah, not really. I don't have
Really
enough
seem like
patience.
Doesn't really seem like your thing.
If I was like a kid with more time, maybe. Damn, fucking barely missed. You couldn't stop him.
You know what, since we were talking about it earlier, what would you do to, words. What would you do to shake up the Star Fox formula, then, if you had to make a new game?
Probably make it more like, Kid Icarus sections of, the rail shooters. But more focused. Since it's an arcade shooter, there isn't really much you can do beyond just making different levels.
Sakurai taking a stab at Star Fox. Alright, I think I have an interesting proposal for you. Would you rather have Sakurai work on a Star Fox game or an F-Zero game?
F-Zero. I'm more of a fan of F-Zero anyway.
What if they'd play more like Air Riders? Would that be a bad thing?
Probably wouldn't make it like Air Riders. He'd probably make it like OG F-Zero with a few more mechanics. Or a simplified mechanics, which could be good or bad. In which case, I'd probably, at the end product, I'd be like, why didn't you just make a new game?
If it'd be basis it off of GX? I think that's more so Sega.
Yeah, that's the thing. They probably will base it off of the NES or F-Zero X rather than GX. It probably won't look as beautiful as GX did.
I wouldn't know, because I don't think Sakurai is as... It's gonna sound mean, but narrow-minded when it comes to game design. But it would probably be because of mandates from Nintendo that would probably hold them back.
The thing is, they're a little looser with Sakurai. Since, you know,
He just knows what the fuck he's doing.
he knows what he's doing.
I can't think of a bad game he's made.
Fucking hell. One little mistake cost me the entire race. Whatever.
Welcome to Crossworlds.
バラバラな個性が
No!
一つの音楽になって
It's technically not Nintendo either. I'm genuinely curious, did he actually have a game that was considered bad?
Not that I know of.
I'm just gonna take a quick peek at all the games that he worked on. Let's see. He worked on Spectrobes? Really?
The 2-hour mark and then I'll end.
Let's see. Crystal Shards. 27. I think the lowest ranked game I found so far was at 77%. And considering what fucking game it is, that surprises me. Which is the original Smash Brothers.
気にしない気にしない
I mean, it's the first game in the series. At growing pains.
I still think it's a fun game, I just don't think it's fun to marathon, because there's really not much to do. Kid Icarus had a score of 83, still pretty damn solid. Yeah, sure, let's look at Ultimate's ratings. I wonder what it's gonna be at. Ah, 93, what a surprise. Yeah, no, lowest game I can find is like fucking 77%. Which even then is still a really damn good score.
No! I didn't have... Couldn't charge it up. Either way, point is Sakurai has a pretty solid track record.
Yeah. Dude knows what the fuck he's doing. I think he's been hired as a game consultant for other games too.
Probably. Oh, Burning Bone, let's go.
It's a series you'd want to give to Sakurai. Have him do his own take on it.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because I like Sakurai's way of doing things, but he feels... like he has a certain style to him that's best when he doesn't have to accept other things, you know? When he doesn't have to worry about any reins.
You know, thinking about it, I wonder how good a game would be if you put Sakurai and Kojima on the same team. I don't think it would work out.
You'd have two very different ideologies.
Yeah, which is why I don't think it would work.
They would have to be, like, kind of separated, you know? Because Kojima's very movie coded in a sense, right? But at the same time, he also does pay a lot of attention to what makes a game to a certain aspect.
I think a good way to describe it is Sakurai is a lot more focused, while Kojumbo's a lot more of the bigger picture. Or painting.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Ambitious? I suppose so. I think Kojumbo works best when he's restrained to a certain degree. Because I think that's where he works best. Otherwise you get shit like No Man's Sky, and I still don't know what the fuck that game is about. I don't want that to happen.
I would be better served by humility.
Tell you what, Nike, you get a game with Suda51 and Kojima, but you also get Yoko Taro.
That actually sounds pretty good, actually.
The character designer of that one fucker who very clearly has a type.
saying that like it's a bad thing.
I don't remember his name, but you know exactly who the fuck he is. He's the guy that designed Tifa. Yeah, Nomura.
Ah, fuck. So probably the last one. Not this one, the next one. No, this one has to be the last one, actually. Just looking at the time.
Fair enough.
Is that Ridley? That's Ridley.
He's too big. I can't put him in Smash.
Jokes on you. They just put Charizard in instead.
Remember, Smash is for good little boys and girls. That's why we put in 2 girls with massive tits in the game. It's okay though, they're wearing tights.
They're completely covered, as opposed to my.
They...
Funny enough, they could have just done that with my too.
I don't think Mai had her Street Fighter 6 design. Or at least
No.
she didn't have any iconic outfits like that back then.
Not exactly.
City of the Wolves didn't exist yet. Listen, I would have loved to have had Melee or, Nah, we wouldn't have gotten On Hell. As much as I love On Hell, we were never getting On Hell.
She really should be called Angela.
I love On Hell, but you can't put pants on Hell. It's against her religion. Never really played much of Blue Mary. We also have Pollinara from Jotaro's Bizarre Adventure.
On the ref?
Whatever the fuck his name is in KOF, that's just basically Pollinara. Because you got the tall ass haircut.
Mine.
Delicious. Benimaru? Probably. It's been a while since I played KOF, so I don't remember his name. Actually, Kula would have been pretty nice too. But at least we got Terrence Bong.
Terrence Bong and Burger.
I would be better served by
Surprised we didn't get, fuck, what was his name? He was the face of KOF for a while, and then they sidelined him. I just can't remember his fucking name.
Okay. Let's get out of here. I'm pretty sure there's a good target by the name of Nimbo.
Yo, there we go.
Let's here. I'm gonna try to do something tomorrow. Probably back to Mario and Luigi. Maybe. I honestly don't know. We'll see how I feel. Or I may even just say fuck it and skip stream. Thanks everybody for coming by. Thank you, Fairy, and it didn't Bloodia also sub. No, Fairy subbed 2 people, I guess. Yeah, thanks all y'all for coming by. Until next time.